Let's see here. We are live. All right. We'll get some folks on. There we go. There's some people showing up. Several folks. Oh, Tiffany. What are you doing, Tiffany? You just done quit putting out videos, haven't you? Get a bunch of people going here. Hadn't done a live feed in a few weeks. I've been pretty busy. A lot of mess going on and everything. I got a few things I'm gonna do tonight while we're on this live feed. I'm gonna kind of be glancing at the comments there a little bit, not a lot, because there's already 70 people on here. So once they get to rolling, man, it's hard to keep up and all that. But so I got home today, and I had another box from Husqvarna. I have no idea what's in it here. I'd asked for several things, and so there's no telling what it is. So we get a few more people in here. We break 100, I'll open it up. Y'all are actually in my shop right here on the Wi-Fi in my shop. I've got the fiber optic over here is running. Got it all done yesterday. And so y'all are watching this live feed on the Wi-Fi. All 650 feet from my house, pulling off my house now, fiber optics, and it's working down here. So now I can shut the shop door and just totally confine myself in here now. And I've got full internet and all those things. Let's see here. Yep, that's right. I remember Kenny or whatever seeing him there. Hey Eddie, how you doing, everybody? All right, we're at 100 people. So I got a Husqvarna box right here. We're gonna open this box here on camera, and then we're gonna do a couple other things too. We're gonna redesign something that I bought this week. I'm glad it's Friday. We didn't work today, man. It was too wet. Oh, how many of y'all liked the daggone 635 video yesterday with Chad pulling up that dang that steep hill with all those trees? That was a bad to the bone video right there. So I hadn't opened this box yet. Open her up. You see it's got all the Husqvarna tape on it there. Let's see what she is here. All's in it. Okay. All right. What this is a 325. Their X-Force bar right there. 20-inch bar. This is for the 550 XP. Is what this bar is for. This is their new X-Force right here. Let's, which end do I want to open this up, sucker for? And, oh boy, heck yeah. All right, they sent me 2 X-Cut chains for it right there. 050 20-inch X-Cuts for the X-Force bar. I like how they got everything done X. Everything's X. Their chainsaw contest that they got going on is a chainsaw expert contest. That's pretty cool that they got all that. But the X-Cut chain is the, let's see here. I'm reading right here. Let me look at this right quick. The X-Cut chain is the cuttingest chain out of the box, no joke. The thing about it is the Husqvarna chains, they're making them completely in-house from raw everything. Let's look at this right here. Yeah. All right. So that is a 20-inch 325 X-Cut. there. Those, I tell you, they did their homework on those X-cut things. Those X-cut chains, man, even though they give me this stuff and all, the X-cut stuff is no joke. I have not ran one of these bars right here, so I don't know how they're gonna do. All right, it's X-Force. So I don't know. Well, y'all notice anything you ever get anymore is just slap full of safety stuff, man. Just completely full of safety stuff right there. I'm looking to see if it had any ingredients on it. So this roller nose on this bar is non-greasable. It's got like rivet marks all the way down it right there. Wished I'd had this bar last week when I did all that other stuff there. Y'all still got a couple more videos y'all hadn't seen from what I did last weekend. Let's see here. Okay, both of these chains are the same, SP33G. That's what these are. All right. Let's see, this is just the packing list right here. Yep, all right. So I believe that's all, that's all that's in this box right here. They did send me a whole case of bar and chain oil, that X-Guard bar and chain oil. I've always ran the Save-A chain, just some cheap stuff. But when Kill brought me that first saw, he actually gave me almost a case of quartz in the X-Guard all season. And that's a really good oil. So I asked him here, it's been a month ago, so ago, I asked him, I said, I really like the oil. And I said, would y'all send me a case of gallons? I said, I don't want quarts. I said, send me a case of gallons. So they sent me a whole case of gallons. I got it in the other day too. And, but I like that oil. I like that oil a lot better than the Save-A chain. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool to put this bar on and see how it does. I'm glad it's in a 50 gauge here too. So that's gonna be good because the bar that I've got on it right now is a 58. So I've got a bunch of 58 gauge stuff and 50 gauge stuff, which is kind of, you know, when you filling my bars and chains, you have to look and make sure everything matches up before you put it on there. So I got, I don't know how many bars I've got for the 572 right now. No, you can't, let's see. I don't think you can replace this tip on this thing here. It doesn't have it on there or anything where you can replace that tip. Which I want, let's see. People all the time talk about how I'm gonna tear a tip up on a bar, boring like I do all the time. I'll laugh when people say that. But you know, even on a replaceable tip one, I usually wear the bar out and chunk it before I put a tip in it. I have blew up a few tips. Let's see, somebody want to know if I like logging or excavation. I like them both. The thing with the excavation or the mini over my shoulder right here, the cool thing about it is it's me. It's nobody but me. And I don't have any large timber company that I'm dealing with. I'm not dealing with any of my family. Well, Kevin helps me some. If I tell Kevin I need help, he'll be there just like that to help me and work for me on that. And it's a different ball game when it's just me and him compared to like being on a job in the woods. So it's more, for me, it's more relaxed to be on the mini, because the excavation thing with the mini is kind of a twofold deal. It's excavation, but it's mainly tree takedown stuff, which I love the tree takedown stuff, and then the mini ties right in it, and it's just more a lot more relaxed for me. You know what I mean? And it's kind of because I'm doing what I love and I'm able to film it and, playing on my equipment, my machine, and I just do whatever. And I like working for the public at their places, and everything and all. And but let me see here. Let's see. How come does Husqvarna not make a lightweight bar for chainsaws? I think that's what this is supposed to be. I think it's what that X-Force is supposed to be. And let's see here. Let me look at a few more here. Michael says he loves that KX057 Mini right there. He says his dealer sold 89 of them. That is a lot of them. Let's see. Derek wants to know if I do it as a hobby or full time. Well, logging got bad. It's gotten bad, really bad. And so that's what I'm setting myself up to do is to do this right here, a tree takedown or anything. It doesn't matter to me if it's, what it is. So I'm just preparing myself. I need to be running the Husqvarna chainsaws. That's where the tree takedown stuff is coming in, because that used to be all I used to do a lot of that stuff, and I kind of got away from it. But with the Husqvarna deal, kind of ease back into it. And so I will, I'm setting myself up to where if something happens with the logging, I can just pedal, and do whatever Tim wants to do. I won't quit posting videos. I always post videos because the dang videos, what I did on YouTube last year surpassed what I did logging. So I always post videos because it's such a it's even bigger than what I do daily, logging wise, and stuff like that. So somebody wants to know where I'm from. I'm from Mississippi. That's where I'm from. That's where I bees at, where I stays and stuff. So really, I'm gonna try to pay a little bit more attention to the comments now and all that. But or I might. I got something here I'm fixing to modify a little bit. Let me look around. Let me find something here real quick. Y'all see these beetles right here? We get inundated with these big old things in the here around my house. There's some kind of brown looking beetle. They like to get in the trees and eat the leaves off the oak trees and hickory trees and everything. Well, and they swarm in here. That's another cool thing about having the door shut, is I don't have to worry about them coming in here now in the dark. So I got this giant bug zapper, man. This is a Black Flag 5,500 watt bug zapper. But you see the problem here? They got this thing kind of child-proof, or whatever, or human, or maybe Chucky calls it Chucky-proof. But you can't stick your finger in there, so I don't think those big beetles will go in there. But we're fixing to fix that. So y'all, I'm gonna put my safety glasses on here and put my gloves on, and we're gonna open this dude up a little bit here. We're gonna take some spaces out of this thing right quick. Let me see if y'all can see right here. Let me tilt y'all down just a little bit here, where y'all can see what I'm about to do. We're just gonna randomly take some pieces out right here. Is what we're gonna do. We're gonna open this thing up. Let's see here. Let me grab this dude. All right. Because I don't know. Let me see. How many channels have you ever been on where you watch somebody modify a daggum bug zapper, huh? Let's take the bulb out of it there. I was looking to see if I drop them things down in there, if I'd be able to get them out. If I drop them down in there, it ain't gonna be no big deal. That won't be no problem. All right, let's cut, man. Let's see here. Let's cut one over here. All right. Again, you just never know what you may see on my channel here. We're modifying a bug zapper. And then I'll study the comments there in a minute. Any of y'all ever over here, don't stick your finger in there. It might electrocute you. I didn't cut through that. There we go. Let's see. It's going up there. No beetles won't have no trouble getting in here now, boy. Let's get one right here. Nut. That should hip out quite a lot right there. Come on, cut. Let's see. That ought to work. That'll work. We'll get that thing hung up. Let's see. That's right. Redneck ingenuity at its finest. I bet Black Flag didn't intend on that. I see you, Napa Mike. I've done some other rigging today too. Let's see. Are you gonna buy a dump truck next? Nah, I won't get no dump truck. My neighbor's got plenty of them over here. I'll just hire one of him. Let's see. What's the next piece of equipment I would like to buy? Derek asked that. I want to get a 4-foot grading bucket and a tilt for my mini right there. Is what I'd like to do. Yeah, Derek, that's cut-off tool, man, works really, really good. Let's see. Good God, Tracy, you got to have a 7XL shirt. Lord have mercy. I've got some 5X's in the past, but man, a daggone 7X, that's a monster. Let's see. Yeah, logging's pretty volatile. Let me tighten this thing down here a little bit on the side. Get it snug down. There we go. Oh, Napa Mike. I see you there, Merrill. Yeah, Napa Mike, that's man size right there. And 7X, that's very, very large. Oh, let me put the bulb back in the thing here, in the bug zapper. Since I took it out, let's blow it off right quick. It's got junk all over it. And no, Black Flag did not send me this either, by the way. If they did, they probably wouldn't like me modifying it. Okay. All right. She's ready to go. I stick my finger through there easy now, boy. I'm mean. I'll cut some more holes out in it if I got to. All right. Let's see. A snake went in and fried a snake. Let's see. Matthew, what better to buy, a used mini or new one? Man, I don't know. It just depends on you, I guess. I looked for a used one for about 3 months, and man, the used one's like what I was wanting, was basically the same price as a new one. So I opted to go for the new one. Let's see, Harmless Farmer. Hey, Andy. It's the weather here right now. The temperature is currently 63. It got up in the 70s today. It was a little chilly this morning, but it's been pretty nice. Let's see. Adam says I need some steel products to run with the Husqvarna stuff. Let's see. Yeah, Joe, CT3XP bug zapper. I'll put a Husqvarna sticker on that thing. Hey there, Josh. I see you. Let's see. How often do I change the oil on the 5075? Like with me, no more hours than I run on it. Once a year, basically, or whatever. Once a year or 250 hours. And let's see, Thomas says, what are the two things I would change about my 5075E? I wish the regen on it was quicker. It takes a good 35 to 40 minutes I see there, James, for a regen on that thing. And I was praising the Kubota the other day because it only took like, the first time it did a regen, it took like 13 minutes to do it. I timed it, and I was loading it up last Saturday morning and hit a regen cycle. And so I just left it running while I loaded on the trailer, and I figured by the time I got where I was going, the regen cycle will be over. I got where I was going, it was still freaking regenning. And so it ran about a 30-minute cycle on it and stuff. Let's see. No, I don't miss my case tractor that I had. That tractor, it was a good tractor, but it had a lot of different little crap electrical problems, different things. It had a lot of stuff on it where it had a lot of computer stuff on it, man. And it seemed like it wasn't nothing that ever shut the tractor down. It's just a little picky crap on it and everything. Let's see. Derek says your Mini seems to be doing good. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, the Mini is probably, that thing right there new is probably one of the new piece of equipment that I wouldn't change a thing on. Let's see. KD wants to know how much depth does it use per regen. That's part of the reason why it takes so long on a regen cycle, is because it's not on the Mini and my tractor both. Neither one of them are on def and stuff. Let's see. Let's see. I see there Kane says, hey, CT3. Hey there, Stephen King. Appreciate that, man. He did send some money through and everything. Let's see. Pipe Yard Live says, when a deer goes out of warranty, would you think about deleting? I don't know about that. I don't know how perfected they are on those on the smaller tractors yet. I know they've got that for the bigger one. And Kevin wants to know about the hitches. The hitches work really good. Let's see. Thomas, I like deer too. Let's see. Peter, did I buy it new and what year? Yeah, Peter, my case tractor that I had, I bought brand new. And when I sold that thing, it had roughly right around 2,000 hours on it. Is what it had. Let's see. Hey, Steve. I see there's Sean. He's a Mississippi guy from down there around Meridian. Let's see. Donnie wants to know how's a Mini for moving logs. That thing will move a log, a very big log. Let's see. Let's see. Adam wants to know if I've got a 395. I don't. The biggest Husky I got is a 394, which was the one right before they started building the 395. The 395 is the newer 394. Let's see. KD Kevin has been in some of my recent videos. Marquise Mortar. How many hours did your Kubota have on it that you bought that 2012 that you got? Let's see. Kevin wants to know the rain washed my gravel pile away. It dang near did. Y'all know we had two more thing. No, icy or ishy aliens. I don't have a problem ignoring you. I answered one of your questions earlier or whatever. But if you're going to be like that, I will zap you. You got to ask yourself, is it worth being a jerk and me zapping you, getting your alien tail off of here, or do you want to stay on here? It's just plain and simple, dude. I'm killing trolls one by one or 3 or 4 at a time if I got to or whatever. So that's up to you there, Icy or Ishi or whatever your freaking name is and everything. Let's see. Yeah, KD. Yeah, I remember sending you that. I remember sending you that Tumblr and everything. Let's see. Yeah, the Mini will load into the. It'll load to L8000, no problem. It'll clear the bolsters on the log trailer too. You just got to think there's 240 people on here right now watching, and there's a lot of comments coming through. So, I mean, there's a lot of people that I'm not seeing or, thing like that and all. So, but let's see, George says he got rid of his 410. Well, I got a lot of hours on a 410. A lot of hours. Let's see. Yeah, Philip will still help us in the woods. It's just I can't show Philip. We changed the insurance, and well, technically I wasn't supposed to be showing him anyhow, but we've changed insurance back during the winter, and that was a game changer for us. And so if Philip's out there, I can't show him. And let's see. David, I don't know about my dad. I don't know what he thinks or whatever, and everything. You see, last year, one of the things that bothered me last year in April, the first weekend in April, I had to take a $200 a week pay cut to keep the company going, and that came by way of an email to me. And I was not very happy about that, to say the least. So that's why I've made some of the moves that I've made, and doing some of the things that I'm doing. Because my dad's the sole owner of the company, and that's just that. You know what I mean? And so anybody can ask themselves, could you handle a $200 a week pay cut? Who takes a $200 a week pay cut? Most people move on and find them another job. And so that's tough to sit back and realize. That's the reason why I didn't get a lathe and a mill last year. I had big plans last year to do a lot of stuff. I was actually gonna work on this shop. I'm not gonna read any comments right now or whatever. I'm just gonna talk. So if y'all want to listen, y'all listen. If you think I'm ignoring you, then fine, go somewhere else, watch somebody else. But I was going to fix the shop up like I've got it now. And I had a lot of momentum going. The YouTube for me was really, really blasting off the end of 2017, coming into 2018. And I had planned on fixing the shop up like I got it. I was going to buy a lathe and a mill and all that. And then I got that news, and it set me back bad, as it would anybody. And you've got some options, you know what I mean? You can quit, or you can suck it up and just act like nothing's happening, or you can, you know, go on and try to fight it out or whatever. I chose to just kind of back away a little bit and everything. There was a lot of resentment for me with the YouTube, because all of a sudden, people started realizing that the money that I was making on YouTube was real. And a lot of people get on me. I have a lot of, you know, people say this and say that. Man, we work. I'm telling you, we freaking work. I would like, there's people out there that could hang with us and what we do. But most of the people who run their mouth, they could not, and everything. And stuff. I see you there, SLC Farms. Have a cold beverage on me, just coming in to say hello. I appreciate that. But a lot of people have asked, what's wrong with me? You know, things like that. What's wrong with me? Why do I act like I do sometimes? You know, that's why. That's why. So I just kind of abandoned everything last year. I kept putting videos up, but it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to put a smile on your face. And rolled into this year, and so I decided I'd just go ahead and follow through. So that's the reason why I've spent so much time down here to get away from. I can come down here and I close everything off that way. And it's nothing but me, nothing but me, and stuff. But so that's the deal with logging, man. That's the deal with logging. I've second guessed a lot of my stuff. I never thought things would work out. 30 years down the road, I worked for my dad since I was forever. I mean, 11, 12 years old. For a long time when I got out of high school, man, there's a lot of weeks I didn't even get paid. I mean, I'd work my freaking ass off, you know what I mean? And so some weeks I get money, some weeks I wouldn't. And, you know, it wasn't until about 94 or so that I started getting a steady paycheck, and it was pretty close to where I was fixing to go find another job and everything and do something else differently, you know? And but I think all of that helped me a lot in life, because Jill and I, my wife, we sacrificed a lot of stuff. The place that I got right here, none of it's give to us. I bought it all myself, the whole thing. And we sacrificed when we built this place in 2002 to, you know, we just financed it for 15 years. It's had $250,000 in it, $250,000 at that time with the shop right here. We actually lived in this shop for a little bit while we were finishing the house. And our payment was about, I forget what it was. It was up there for 15 years. And we paid this house off 3 years ahead of time, just because of sacrificing, you know. So we sacrificed early on in life to where we'd have good now from this point forward. You know what I mean? And that's what we did. That's the reason why I'm in the shape that I'm in here and everything. Yeah, Milkman. Me and Kevin and Derek did. We did. The three of us did the same cut. You know, so you don't want to go backwards in life. You know what I mean? You want to go forward here. Let's see. Grim. Let's see. Grim the Noble says, I just spent $500K on a property. You can do that very easy right now. Boy, everything's high now. Man, the longer this live feed's going on, the more people are showing up. Over 300 people on it now. But I like to work, man. I like to work. I like to work hard. You know. Yep. It's tough working for family. It is. You know, and stuff. So it's been good though, man. Old James sent me that chainsaw. You know, he talked about how he lived a life that sawdust has made him, that a lot of people dream of. And I mean, that's me. You know, sawdust has got me, you know, to where I'm at, you know, and everything like that. And, you know, keep on going, whether I work for TDK or I work for myself, whatever. I'll never start up a logging crew, but I built this shop in 2002 is when I built this shop. And stuff, let's see. Let's see, seeing you come and join us at the National Cornbread Festival in South Pittsburgh, Tennessee, and bring you live. See, the thing, I don't have my glasses on. It may be KRMCC. See, Pittsburgh, Tennessee, that's where Lodge Cast Iron is made right there. When is the Cornbread Festival? Anyhow, I've heard of that before, but yeah, that would be pretty cool to come up there to that. What's the dates on that and everything? I'll see what my schedule looks like. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. I wish I could fill everybody in on all the details. It would probably scare people to death, really, and everything. Yep. Yep. Sure is. Oh, it's this weekend. Lord have mercy. Let's see. Yep, Scott says, as Chipper Guy says, keep on rolling. There's old John. Old John. Chipper Guy. There he is right there. Let's see. Let's see. CRS Excavating wants to know, what does a Kubota excavator weigh in at? That machine right there weighs 12,200 pounds is what that machine weighs. Somebody, I forget who it was wanting me to crank it up a while ago. I'll come over here and we'll crank it up, man. That's what we'll do here. Let's see, I'll spin y'all around where y'all can see it here. This machine is so cool. I actually had it, y'all see, I started cleaning up this metal pile over here today. And I took it and I just reached over all that metal where that shop vac is and just reached in there and grabbed it and pulled all that metal forward with it. And then I took and I picked my compressor up with it with a chain and then drained the water out of the tank. It had some water in it. And I drained it out. But the way this thing cranks is you just got a key right there. You just turn the key. Let the Kubota. There's the Kubota stuff right there. Thing's quiet, man. Real quiet. You just flip the safety down right there. And she's live now. She's ready to go. And what's so funny is, let me see here. What do I got? I ain't got nothing over there to hit. I might hit that stand right there. Let me move that stand. This thing's so cool. Let's open her up here. Sit y'all in my lap. Let's not hit the roof, Tim. Let's see if I can stretch this out. There we go. We go over the boat, under the air conditioner unit, vent, all the way. Let's see if I can clear this. Am I going to clear the table? I'm not going to hit the Dale Earnhardt toolbox. Let's see. Right over the tripod. See, I'm gonna put all that metal right there up on this last shelf that I've got. Let's see. He can take his thing inside of a tight area like that and spin it around. Somebody wanted to know if I don't have a review mirror. They want to know if this would get in the way of the counterweight. No, it's several feet from it right there. It won't ever. No, we're not gonna hit the toolbox. No, just wanted to see if I could make it all the way around right there in that little tight spot. Let's see. Yeah. Adam Rada. We'd take us some rigging, but we could make it haul a shift. We could get the haul one there. So let me ask y'all some questions. Tell me what y'all got planned this weekend. What y'all doing this weekend? I think Jill and I are gonna spend the day together tomorrow. We're gonna run some errands and probably end up at Tupelo, Mississippi up there for a little bit. Let's see. Somebody said I want my welding table. A welding table is cool. That thing is going fishing. That'd be cool. Let's see. Hauling the case on Napa Mike. On the way home, let's see. Hustle and flow trucking on the way back home from Salt Lake City back to Baldwin, Mississippi. Well, we got a pretty good little haul coming back from there. It's probably a good 1,000 miles or so. Let's see. Jeffrey's working on finishing grade on a pad. Let's see. Peter, I don't think the 200 deer would make that turn in here like that right there. Let's see. Let's see. Sleeping after a long week in the woods. Derek's gonna be pressure. Derek, have y'all ever thawed out up there yet, man? Let's see. Painting my house. I hate painting, man. I suck at painting. Spradlin's gonna be digging stumps. And if you're on a big machine, stumps are not too bad. I hate to dig them. I don't like to dig them like on something smaller. Man, it just jars your teeth out. Let's see. Let's see. Joe James says, fixing everything the guys broke all week so they can break it all next week. I know that feeling too. Let's see. Yeah. 1688. I figured it was 1,000. It's further than I thought. Dang, near 1,700 miles. That's a long way. Let's see. Scott says he got to go to a friend's funeral. I hate that, man. Let's see. Matthew's going to be working on driving across the country. I tell you what, y'all guys that are out, a lot of truck drivers watch my stuff. Guys that drive for a living and everything, whether you are, over the road or local, you're home every night, man, my hat's off to you. I've drove a lot in the past. One stint, I drove for 6 weeks straight. And that's just a different animal, man. And especially now with the cell phones and stuff like that, is tough, man. Tough. I see Rogers Lawn Care is going to be putting up a privacy fence. A good fence, man. That's the way to be. Let's see. going to sit on the beach. I'm invited. Book my flights. CRS gonna be doing a wife honeydew list. And those always suck. Let's see. Jonesy Landscaping with the Bobcat T190. That's a good skid steer. I run one of them a couple years ago. Let's see. John Frank says replanting his well pump. Let's see. Two-cylinder farmer. I've actually met him. He's going to a Bobcat open house. Dealer he used to work at. Let's see. Let's see, the Mid-Atlantic Logging Expo. When is that? I doubt I'm going to be up there. I'm going to be going to the one in Bangor, Maine. It's coming up in May. Here in just a few more weeks, I'll be up there both days on that Friday and Saturday. Let's see. Derek, man, I couldn't imagine right here at the beginning of May and still got snow in the shaded areas. Boy, that'd be tough. Let's see, Derek's going to be hanging with the kids tomorrow, starting night shift on Sunday night. My hat's off to y'all that work night shift too, man. I can't do that. I would not be able to get adjusted to that. See, Billy Jones going to see some old family graves and family history. Keith, I have no idea what'll happen to TDK when my dad. I don't think my dad's going to retire. It's not. He'll be 73 next year. Let's see. I see there Wayne from up there in Virginia. I see you commenting all the time. Let's see. Mark's going to be cleaning his new to me metal lathe. Jack, I used to turkey hunt all the time. I'm talking about I used to, buddy, if it walked or breathed, I'd kill it. And I don't, of course, with doing what I do, I basically have 2 full-time jobs now, and I don't really have time. Let's see, straddling, stumping 92 acres. Holy cow! I couldn't imagine digging up that many freaking stumps. I would go nuts. I would need some good crystal meth. Is what I need. Let's see, Wade, get my planter to start planting some soybeans Sunday. Wade, where in the heck you at? You must be down around Florida somewhere or something like that, man, because it's still bad wet right here. Kevin, that's a good idea. Watch CT3. Uh-oh. John's going to be cutting up some meat tomorrow, butchering a steer tomorrow, and then getting ready to clear some trees for drainage. Let's see. Sometimes we do find arrowheads, Jordan. Just depends on where we're at. And I didn't run it long enough to where it would hurt anything in here there, Ryan. It ain't gonna, no longer than I run it in here, it ain't gonna, this room's big enough, ain't gonna hurt anything. I see there, John, boy. Let's see. Come in a few minutes ago. Let's see. I see you from Brookhaven, Mississippi, Country Boy. Country Boy X007. Let's see. Thomas had to have some pretty major surgery here a while back. He's bought some stuff from me. And you seen, I've been watching some of your comments there, Thomas. You seem to be doing better. And let's see. George Hoff is going to be racing. Bracket races. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Joe's going to be screening dirt. Big John a while ago, funny, he'll be working tomorrow. Big John be writing people tickets tomorrow is what he'll be doing. Yeah, that's what John does. That's what John does for fun. He writes people tickets. Ain't that right, John? Let's see. Steven says he's got I'm fixing to be wrapping this whole thing up here or whatever. We've been on here for 49 minutes. Don't seem like it here. Let's see. Steven says I got a Husqvarna 55 since Hurricane Ivan in 2005. Still a beast. From Florida Panhandle, Santa Rosa County. Let's see. Yep. Josh, I'll be in Maine in May at Bangor, Maine at the logging show up there, Logging Expo 2019, I believe it's called. Let's see. Jay, oh, Big Danny, I see you there, Danny. Let's see. I don't want to drive a race car. I might like it. Maybe something else I want to try to do. And I don't need nothing else to do. And let's see here. Cool. All right. So I'm going to wrap this up. I appreciate everybody tuning in and tagging along tonight. It's been a fun little live feed. I was doing it to test my Wi-Fi out here too, man. So this dude rolled tonight. So appreciate each and every one of y'all. Y'all have a good weekend, a safe weekend. Y'all be good. And we'll catch y'all later.